Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. First down for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. He's loose. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their...
The fake and a little shuffle. Brought down short of the goal line. 2 points. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulls it, fired complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited.
The offense set for a first down play. The give from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Trying to get to him. He's got it, and they convert. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Looking to throw it again. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. At the 35, he's open. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback adapting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Boyd. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick. For putting his offense in business. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll try to get outside. Running with power. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Spins away with great balance. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw, getting some heat, using his feet to buy time. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he... The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the ground with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
Now on second and goal. Ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Cal. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took... Gonna let it fly. Snags it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Throws to the back. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Deep shot for the end zone. What a snag by the defense. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Finds the tight end. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This one's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Bear. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking the shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
You know, oftentimes...
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And the defense is all over the... Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On target to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Complete downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. Short gain on the play before he slides. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Oh, there is laundry on the deck, and it might be a reprieve for this kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our... First down here for the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. He's going to pass on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Snap it to the back. It's a fumble. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You can tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break the tackle. Gets him on the ground.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. setting up the screen. Oh, it's in grabbing air. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the missed connection on third down. Here comes the offense on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do it.
And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. And And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. On second down, they'll take to the air. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down, and maybe he'll get... First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Wide open downfield. He's off to the races. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. With the catch, it's Funk. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dumps it to the back. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, but just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to beat the D deep. He caught it! Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Feeling some heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Coming after him. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Throws toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Offense set on 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. Got him downfield. Delivers the contact. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. This time he's got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back to the air one more time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense getting set for 1st down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Or you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. It's caught downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Get. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He got it, and he will score! The Gamecocks! Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting...
Fires into traffic, picked off. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Defense.
Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Ball in the air, intercepted! He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War.